All right, so what is up, everybody on YouTube? This is definitely a different video for me because I've never done like a voiceover with like just audio and no like face, like no camera on me. So this is kind of different, but I thought I'd try it out. But let's just get right into it. DC Universe obviously is making a streaming service. I don't know if you guys have heard, they're making a streaming service. And today they released a lot more information on that streaming service. And they gave us some of the titles that will be in the beta. I don't know if they're in the beta exactly, but the full streaming service will be launched in the fall. But the beta will release in August. But I don't know. I just thought I'd share like some of my thoughts because I've been seeing a lot of news about like them having like a Swamp Thing series on there and like the Titans show, the live action Titans show, is supposed to be on the streaming service. I think it's exclusive to the streaming service which would be smart for the service, but I'm not exactly sure. I think they're just trying to make something that's special about DC and something a little different opposed to like just getting your stuff on Netflix or just watching your shows on the CW or people finding it free online or something. I think they want something exclusive to them, which is smart. I respect what they're doing here, but let's just get right into some of the titles that are going to be on there. Obviously, the live action series from Titans. It's going to debut. I'm not exactly sure. There's going to be Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing. In 2019, there's going to have an animated series of Harley Quinn and Young Justice. Now, the thing about DC that they do right is their animated films and TV shows are very good. Like the live action Batman show back in, I believe, the 90s. I'd never watched it because I don't even think I was born when it first came out, but I didn't really watch it. I've seen some episodes, but it's a really solid show. They're going to bring that obviously to the DC universe or the DC streaming service, which is it's just genius, to be honest with you, because it's such a popular show and people love it so much. It's like it's a no-brainer, and to bring the whole series, I think that alone would just have people checking it out. And I think the hardcore comic fans, the comic fans of DC Comics, they're going to like it too because they're actually bringing comic books to the streaming service, which is really smart. Well, which is smart, but like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's going to sell on its own, just the comics, because there's other comic apps like comics, Comixology and what else is out there? There's another one. I have one on my phone. Let me look it up right now. Made Fire, and there's another one. I forgot what it was. Oh, the Marvel Unlimited, but that's obviously Marvel. That's not DC or whatever. But nonetheless, that's something they're gonna bring to it. I think it's just like something extra to throw on there. Digital comics is a big thing nowadays. A lot of people like digital comics rather than physical because it's more accessible. You can read it whenever you want, wherever you want. That's smart. But another couple of films they're going to bring are the Superman movies, the Christopher Reeve ones, the original Wonder Woman series, and Batman the Animated Series, like I said before. Very smart, very smart. I mean, I'm not really excited for the Christopher Reeves movies. I mean, I guess they're somewhat classics to people. I mean, I never really watched them. I mean, I'm not that big of a Superman fan to go out there and like get the streaming service because of this, but I'll check it out. I'm probably gonna like sign up for the beta just to check it out to see like how it's operating, but a couple more animated films they're gonna bring are Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox, Green Lantern First Flight, and Wonder Woman, and the comics and all that. So that's pretty much essentially all the stuff they're gonna bring to the streaming service. It's I see what they're doing. It's smart. They're trying to compete with, CBS and Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that, which is smart. You got to do what you got to do. But the thing that they should do, obviously, I think they're going to do this, is bring all the DC movies that I've released and just put them on there. Even the bad ones, just put them on there. And I think where they would win is if they add the new feature films into like the streaming service. You know what I mean? Like as soon as the new streaming service, I think somebody's at my house. Give me a second. I gotta pause this real quick. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to answer the door. Somebody was at the door, and I didn't want to keep the audio recording. But nonetheless, if you're here this long, I might as well rant a little bit. I think what would be smart is if DC put all the new movies that come out in the theaters, animated films. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put the animated films straight to there, but some of the animated films should be on there, obviously. All of them should be on there, and all the DC live movies, like, you know, Aquaman coming out this year, put it on there as soon as the movie drops. You do not know how many people would love to sit at home and just watch the movie straight from their phone, straight from their TV, and like just charge $10 a month. You know how many streaming services you would sell? You know what I mean? But the thing is that they wouldn't get DVD copies, so that doesn't kind of make sense, because if you leave the movie, I don't know if they would leave the movie up there. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. It's just my mind like thinking about like how they could do it, but I know they couldn't leave the movie as soon as they, you know, put it up for the first time on the streaming service. They couldn't just leave it up there, because if they did, they wouldn't have to make physical copies for people that are, you know, DVD collectors or Blu-ray collectors. And I mean, people could just watch as much as they can, and I guess that would kind of like take away from the value of the movie itself. So I mean, that kind of makes sense. I mean, I didn't really think it all the way through, but nonetheless, I think it's cool what they're doing. Honestly, I really like what they're doing with this streaming service. I really hope it's good, to be honest with you. I hope this Titan show is good. They released some new, you know, pictures of the Robin, the guy playing Robin. I don't know his name, but I think it looks awesome. Honestly, I'm gonna check it out. I really want to see what they do with this app. I want to read some of the comics. I want to see the shows. I want to see the movies that I have never seen on this app, and I can see it straight from my phone, my TV, hopefully my Xbox or something like that, my laptop. Nonetheless, I think it's a cool idea. I really hope it goes through, because I like, you know, I like DC, and they deserve this, you know, and I think they're headed in a good direction. But nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like, comment down below what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think they should add to the streaming service when it launches. Like, I want to hear all your thoughts, guys, and subscribe for more new stuff like this, because I like this. This is kind of nice. It's different. It's a change of pace. I could just, you know, talk and just share my thoughts. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.